So Ohaneze Igbo has released an official statement that no Igbo man or no Igbo politician will contest presidency against Tinubu in 2027. Since I saw this news in the morning, I shocked. I don't even know where to start.
Please, any Igbo man that wants to run for presidency, go ahead and run. Do not listen to Ohaneze and Igbo. It is clear, it is certain that...
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video, a shocking twist is rocking Nigerian politics ahead of 2027. The apex Igbo group, Ohaneze Igbo, has declared that no Igbo man will contest against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the next election. Instead, they say the Southeast must wait until 2035 before producing a president of Igbo descent. Yes, you heard me right. Ohaneze has openly backed Tinubu's re-election, describing it as the only practical option. In fact, they are predicting that 95% of Igbo vote will go to President Tinubu in 2027. The statement signed by Mazi Okechukwu, Isi Guzoro, and Chief Thompson Ohia revealed that after a closed-door meeting with Southeast leaders, the group resolved to abandon any one-term arrangement and support Tinubu's second term fully. And here is the real shocker. They call on Labour's party Peter Obi to drop his ambition completely and rally behind Tinubu. This comes even after Obi joined the ADC coalition in a desperate bid to unseat the president. But Ohaneze didn't stop there. They went as far as projecting the future, naming Senator David Umahi as the most credible Igbo candidate to take over in 2035 once Tinubu completes his tenure. On Arise TV, analysts warn that the socio-political groups like Ohaneze may influence public opinion, but they cannot stop anyone from running. The Constitution gives every Nigerian the right to contest. Still, this dramatic declaration has raised serious tension. Will Peter Obi defy Ohaneze? Will Tinubu now enjoy massive Igbo support? Or will this decision split the Southeast even further? Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
Igbo socio-cultural group Ohaneze Igbo has announced that no Igbo man will contest for the presidency in 2027 against the incumbent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The group says that the possibility of the Southeast producing the president of Nigeria can only be achieved in 2035, not 2027. In a statement signed by the Deputy President General of the Ohaneze Igbo faction, Okechukwu Isi Guzoro, and the national spokesman Thompson Ohia, they revealed that the decision was taken at a crucial meeting with Southeast political leaders, in which they resolved that no Igbo man will contest presidency in 2027, signaling the rejection of a one-term bid. They insist that the most practicable political vehicle for the pursuit of the Igbo presidency lies within the All Progressives Congress in 2035 if the zoning formula is altered, saying that among notable Igbo sons, the Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, stands out as the most outstanding candidate to lead the country.
Please, any Igbo man that wants to run for presidency, go ahead and run. Do not listen to Ohaneze and Igbo. It is clear, it is certain that socio-political groups are fast losing their relevance. We had our own tiff between factions of Afenifere on who to endorse in the last elections. Till today, that tiff is still on, although some of them say they are trying to reconcile. Socio-political groups cannot hold the ace of anybody's ambition. The analogy that the surest path to presidency will be waiting till 2035 is their own agenda. And you have seen clearly, they put somebody, mention the name in their own agenda, which is Umahi. So that's the Ohaneze Igbo's Umahi's agenda. It's different from the free rights you have as enshrined in the Constitution. No socio-political group can tell you your faith. That's just it. But I'm not surprised. A women's wing of Ohaneze, I think, tilted towards Atiku in the last election. Professor George Obios, when he was alive then, tilted towards Obi. So the truth is, no socio-political group, they are just like another pressure group. And what pressure groups do is, they come out of their pressure cooker and talk. It doesn't mean it's a generality. I just have to set that straight. Secondly, about Atiku Abubakar, yes, he has a right to run. Everybody will compete effectively in the field, and we'll see who will emerge. Because there have been indications that he would not run, he should not run. I'm not going to stop anybody's right to run. But I'm also going to say some things this morning. Number one, we have to say it the way it is. If you have candidates in this coalition that can't come together because of their ambition, definitely it will it will fracture the coalition in such a way that it will make it an easier ticket for President Tinubu. So while all of them are jostling to have capacity, in the emergence of a particular candidate, it is in their best interest that they work together. If they don't work together, they make it easier. And that's just it. It shows from history, it's better to have a coalition of forces to fight against an incumbent. It's not today we've been doing it. In 1999, we did the same. Lufalaya and March and Kafi, NPP, and the Alliance for Democracy had to come together to fight the march of Olusegun Obasanjo. The APC also reprised that with the coalition of APGA and other political parties, and even some people out of the PDP coming together to be able to fight the incumbent President Goodluck Jonathan then in 2015. It's better off that way because you have a better footing and you have a coalition of forces to pretty much do that. But in the case where there's an emergence of a candidate from the coalition and there's a division, it makes it easier for President Tinubu. And trust me, President Tinubu will not sit down and allow you come together. He doesn't even want it in the first place because he's a politician and he also wants to win. That's just my bit about that.
Okay, let me deal with the Atiku Abubakar topic. Now, Professor Olateju was the name of the gentleman who represented the ADC at the defection of APC PDP chieftains in Lagos. Over 5,000 of them were said to have defected over the weekend, received by Rauf Aregbesola comrade, diffusing, putting into the fold of the ADC. Now, on that occasion, there were principal people, Ashurubi, Mr. Adams, Mr. Shele, Captain Tunji Shele. All of them saying they have left the PDP, they are moving into the ADC. Now, Olateju speaking at that occasion, representing Atiku Abubakar, then said, well, Atiku Abubakar is not desperate. It's not as if he wants to be president at all costs. But there has now been a rebuttal. Atiku Abubakar, speaking from his other country, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is on record as having said no. In fact, in 2027, ADC will shock the world because he is determined to take power from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and that he will run. Nobody should go and say that he will not run. And that Professor Olateju saying he is not desperate, he will not run at all costs. Atiku more or less is saying he will run at all costs. So you see, there is some kind of, chemistry, mathematics about this 2027. And we have not seen the end of it. It's an evolving story. It's a developing story. After all, over the weekend, President Obasanjo was quoted by Leadership newspaper as preparing to publish a book very soon, Nigeria Past and Present, in which he said, according to Leadership, I'm not the one saying so, Leadership says that President Obasanjo says that President Buhari is the most incompetent person that ever showed up in the presidency of Nigeria, and that President Tinubu is following very closely. So in other words, in that book, President Obasanjo is going to write off President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So all of these things will affect the calculations, as we move towards 2027. And there's also the Jonathan question. In Kano, on Sunday, I think it was yesterday, one Dr. Kiari, leading a group, said that in fact, bring back our good luck. That this bad luck of poverty and debt servicing is too much. They want their bad luck back. So it's a very, they want their good luck back. So it's a very fluid situation as we look at this developing story. So Atiku saying he wants to come back. Well, Dr. Kiari of the Bring Back Our Good Luck group in Kano, that met at the Aminu Kano Center yesterday, said that Atiku Abubakar and every other person, Peter Obi, Kwankwanso, they should all go and sempe. That's not an English word. They should all just give up and allow President Jonathan to lead, the struggle against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But what I don't understand is this construction of Nigerian politics in personal terms. in these Manichaean terms. It didn't help us previously. I don't see how it will help us this time.
So Ohaneze Igbo has released an official statement that no Igbo man or no Igbo politician will contest presidency against Tinubu in 2027. Since I saw this news in the morning, I shocked. I don't even know where to start. Should I say that these people are now sellout? It didn't end there. They said that for Igbo to produce presidents, it should come from APC. Yes, so the APC party is the only party that will produce a president from Igbo or Southeast. And again, that if it's time for Igbo, say it's not time for Igbo in this 2027, that Igbo presidency turn is in 2035. And in that 2035, they will be rallying around David Umahi, will be the former governor of Ebonyi State. P2B no dey there. So P2B with this level of popularity, with this level of love, with this level of acceptance from almost 90% of Nigerians, no dey even in their picture. Now David Umahi alleged that David Umahi performed better well as the former governor of Ebonyi State. Oh boy. What? Like, now I'm beginning to see why Igbo never produced presidency. The only politician will get acceptance from the whole Nigeria. See Ohaneze Igbo, wait till they do.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, Vice President Kashim Shettima, the Senate President Godswill Obodakpabio, Deputy Senate President Barau Jibrin, the Speaker House of Reps Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, the Deputy Speaker Honorable Benjamin Kalu, the APC National Chairman Honorable Netanwe Yilwada, and all leaders and members of the ruling All Progressives Congress in Nigeria, Your Excellencies, your attentions are kindly needed. President Tinubu, we as Nigerian youths and Nigerians, we dey call upon you as the leader of this country to at least come out and commit to free, fair, credible and peaceful elections in Nigeria. Because President Tinubu, we hear say that you are a Democrat and you love democracy. Say you love democracy, so you support and you stand with the June 12th mandate of the late MKO Abiola, and that is why he show in the way we be say we now honor his legacy. Let President Buhari give him the presidential honor of GCFR, and you don't take him a step further. You gave his late widow, the late Madam Kudirat Abiola, the title of CFR, Commander of the Federal Republic, meaning President Tinubu, you truly believe in that June 12th struggle. So President Tinubu, that is why we say make we remind you as your people that the June 12th struggle was all about free and fair election. The whole idea of June 12th now say somebody win a popular mandate when Nigerians across the country came together more than 30 years ago to vote for a person in what was believed to be a free, fair and credible process. So President Tinubu, if you truly love June 12th and you stand with June 12th, why is it that as a president now, you never commit to, in the spirit of June 12th, implement the core values and foundation of June 12th, which is free, fair and credible elections? Because President Tinubu, you know, say no matter what a leader does in a democracy, the people will only move forward and the nation will only move forward when the votes of the people begin to count. Any other thing outside building electoral integrity is a mischievous process. President Tinubu and APC, do you know that now you are the only president since our fourth republic 1999 we never commit to electoral reform to fix INEC and give free and fair election? Even the late President Yaradua 2007, he publicly admitted that the elections will bring him and then Vice President Jonathan to power, they were flawed and they wanted to reform them. Unfortunately, the man died. But President Jonathan take him a step further to sign the 2011 Electoral Act and even conduct the elections will bring APC for 2015. But President Tinubu, from one side, we know they hear anything. Abi, Mr. President, is it that when as APC and as Democrats will be APC, do you people not like free and fair elections? Abi, Democrats are no longer interested in credible elections. Is Nigeria the only democracy that is not governed by Democrats, Mr. President? Or do the APC have any problem with free and fair elections? The only thing we are asking is for the process to be transparent and accountable, Mr. President. So you fit begin by sending a memo to your Senate President Akpabio. The only thing we demand is simple. Let there be transparency from voter registration to voting to transmission of results. Make what you see is what you get. Let us know waiting cause the glitch. Let there be mandatory electronic transmission of results, Your Excellency, so that we no go hear issues like that time for 2023 Rivers State. We go hear say one politician they threaten INEC staff, or we begin to hear stories of Iyashi Nedu, Babashi Nedu, or like for Lagos 2023, some people were physically beaten out of polling units. President Tinubu and APC, You are supposed to be All Progressives Congress. APC, what is progressive about rigged elections? What is progressive about voter suppression or vote buying and violent elections? President Tinubu and APC, if you are truly the party of progressives, why are you not publicly committing and placing emphasis on free and fair election? Abi, Mr. President, if una no want do free and fair election, what is your other plan? Abi, una want to rig me? No, I know you people no go want to try it. You will not want to do that because you are supposed to be Democrats and you are supposed to have integrity. And even we as Nigerians, we will not allow election rigging in 2027. We are prepared to defend our votes because this country needs to move forward. You, the leaders, you have had many opportunities. Let we, the young ones, also have an opportunity to live. President Tinubu, if you fit do free and fair election as APC for this country, Nigerians will honor you for life. Forget all this coastal highway, third mainland, this and that airport. Just commit to free and fair election publicly. Make we know where you stand, that you are interested in that process, and Nigerians will forever honor you. Forget this one where they rename this, rename that, they shadow you, Your Excellency. If you can do free and fair elections, leave renaming for us. Nigerians can rename this country after you, but we need a commitment to building our institutions, because anything outside free and fair elections is mischief, and Nigerians do not leave mischievous persons in the helms of affairs. I beg, make una help me tag Mr. President and all APC leaders. As we don't call upon everybody, we will call upon them too. May God bless Nigeria and God protect our armed forces. My name is Peter for Nigeria.